Kombat cast is officially starting. Liquid Metal T-1000 joins MK1. Time to get some facts. Time to get some knowledge.
Now let's talk about some balance stuff. We have about 7 videos. I'm going to go through what they do beforehand, and then you'll watch the video. So what we first have is Baraka players. A very new, interesting way of using your Fatal Blow. You have a new thing that replaces your Fatal Blow. So when you're under 30% health, you activate Desperate Tarkatan. Now at this time, you will be losing some health as it goes, slowly ticking away. But while it's active, you can keep doing special moves and chain them together. There's more to it. You'll see it in the, you'll see it in the patch notes.
Okay. And he loses health? Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
I mean, that's exactly what you described.
Kind of, yeah,
Pretty
crazy
much.
combos,
Pretty
crazy
much.
combos.
Pretty much.
Mileena fans out there.
There's a few.
There are. Mileena also has a new thing very similar to Baraka.
Oh, it's the Tarkatan blood, I'm sure.
Yes, it has definitely a lot to do with Tarkat. When she is below 30% health, she can replace her Fatal Blow with a thing where she's able to, called Crazy Tarkatan, where she can link strings together, weird cancels, you can do a bunch of new crazy combos. Now at the end of it, you will have to like regain your composure, so you want to get all the damage out that you can, because you'll be stunned for a moment, but it's going to make for a bunch of new combos and new crazy scenarios.
Is there a video?
Let's take a look at it.
Oh god. Okay, you can just, it's kind of like a cancel that you can do. What is this damage, bro? What is this damage?
Kenshi has some changes.
Didn't see this one coming.
Balance stance, some tweaks to both balanced and Sento. Hit reactions were changed to allow for more room for Kenshi to extend some Kenshi combos and allow for easier ways into Sento stance. Sento stance was reduced by a few seconds, but we gave Kenshi a new way out of Sento stance.
Is there a video?
With a new move called Soul Exit. Let's take a look.
What? Okay. Okay, so it's definitely draining quicker. It's draining way quicker. So hard to say for Kenshi right now.
Changes to Kenshi.
Hard to say.
We got another video. It's kind of a mashup. We got Reiko and Tremor. Reiko's charging pain has some quality of life changes coming this patch. Can cancel the running portion and it'll come out a little faster, letting Reiko mix up his pressure. He can also perform his arrow command grab from the run. Here's a big one. Tremor now can turn himself into a rock on the ground.
A rock?
That you can even,
A rock.
A rock. Yes. That you can jump off of like an interactable or throw.
An interactable?
Let's take a look at that.
What?
Bringing back interactables? What? What? Yo, that's kind of sick though.
You were joking, that
Reptile
rocks.
could probably jump off that and like, cancel and shit. That'd be cool, but...
Here's a big one.
Interesting.
General Shao players, and also those who use Stryker, another mashup. General Shao is now given a new move this patch, which isn't exactly a move so much. It doesn't do damage, but it allows you to keep your weapon on the ground longer. Different ways you can do that, so you can keep doing those like punching mix-ups and whatnot. But also... Stryker from UMK3 has
my favorite.
Rapid Fire has been added to his arsenal. Let's take a look.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What is this? What's happening, bro?
So a lot of new ways to play General Shao, keeping the axe on the ground longer and just doing punches, and Stryker comes out, keeps them back a little bit. Awesome stuff. Sub-Zero has something coming that I think a lot of fans are going to be very excited about. It has a new move called Polar Palm, which is, I mean, for the most part...
Sounds like Cold Hand.
It does. It's like it's a freeze in the middle of a combo.
What?
Let's take a look.
Okay. Mila says Natalia ain't getting anything. Why are they showing so much love to Sub all of a sudden?
A lot.
Didn't they just give him some buffs?
He's top 5 now.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Finally, Tanya players. Tanya's Enhanced Seeking Guidance has a new mechanic to it, which allows Tanya to use this buff as a hit confirm and combo out of the charge. There's more to it again, like we've talked about. We can see that in the patch notes, but let's see it in action.
Okay. Dude.
So new ways for Tanya to play.
Is it tomorrow? Because that combo seemed like it lasted forever.
Tanya has some new tricks up her sleeve for sure. Exciting. And that's right now, for the videos we have, that's all we have.
Cool.
We will have patch notes coming out right before the
patch?
for T-1000. Yeah. We are going to move on now to, we're going to show off Madame Bo and T-1000.
Woo!
Let us start with Madame Bo.
So let's check out Madame Bo.
Yeah.
We'll start with her throw. It's a great one.
Love the vibe.
Yeah, all right. So the first move I'll show is her bottle toss. It's her neutral attack. She comes out, throws a bottle. It's an arc projectile. Not a ton of damage, but it's an ambush move.
Full bottle service.
Second one, she comes out with a quick mid attack.
Oh, breaks her back a little bit.
A little bit. Look, she's very, very good at fighting, but very old. Now, the fun thing is, if you want to use both cameo bars and meter, you can hold it down, and she'll go and do flippy flops.
Flippity flops.
Which you can actually use to do double team attacks.
Ooh. Nice.
And the follow-up to that is, back is a quick low
She coming in hot.
with the exact same mechanic. Hold it down, and she goes and do this awesome double team where you guys can work together.
Nano time.
I'm sure we're going to see a lot of really crazy
Really
stuff
fun
with that.
combos with
And the
that.
one thing I really like about Madame Bo too is when she interacts with the player character so much.
Yes.
Like you jump over her when she slides in and things like that. It just adds a little extra oomph to it.
So that's kind of her base, very simple set that you can use.
There's more.
There's a lot more.
Stop it, you.
So she actually has drink service. Hit down in R1 and she'll come out, and from there you can hit down to R1 again to take a drink. And you have 3 levels of drinking. You can see right under my light bar, I'm at level 1.
Okay.
Now I have 3 drinks, and you get
Full
different,
bottle there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You get different moves depending on your drunken level. So the first move you can do is new dashes. Down back R1 or down forward R1, and these have a ton of range. So like, let's take a drink. My normal back dash, my normal dash. It's like almost 3 times more.
There's large stumbles that
Yes.
get you back and forth.
You can also use the Baramita in a combo, cancel into it, and then continue.
Okay.
So that's going to open up your combo possibilities for every character.
Interesting.
You can do these custom combos that normally wouldn't be possible.
Very cool.
Very cool stuff. Now again, that's going to take a bar meter, and it's going to take one of your drinks away.
Don't take my drinks away.
Let's see. With level 2, you gain access. This is so fun to me.
That's great.
A
Belly
belly flop. You can use that to start combos. You can use that if they're going to try to anti-air you. It's an overhead. You can use it on mix-ups. And it just looks really funny.
You get a couple drinks with me, I'll do some belly flops. There we go.
And then lastly, if you're fully loaded, you gain access to the puke, which is good. Combo starter. I just wanted to, I wanted to show it before. And then now notice, after you vomited, she won't serve you for a little while.
No thank you.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly.
I'm done, dude.
Come back in an hour. That's what I'm gonna eat.
And you can see you go for the
Guys,
puke,
says you'll never
and
use
it's a combo
it.
starter
Why
just to expect. You know, as you'd expect.
As you'd expect, like
Right.
in the real world, sure.
So that is Madame Bo's new set. You can see it's she has kind of
awesome.
a
It's awesome.
it's definitely one of the funnier things in the game.
Ton of personality.
Definitely some
a lot of stuff like, you know,
experimentation
from
to be done with this cameo.
From newer players to older players, there's a lot of stuff you can do. There's some master stuff, and there's some stuff where you're throwing bottles and doing kicks.
Right,
So,
and none of it's hard to execute. You know, it's a lot of options, but none of it's difficult. I think it'll be pretty straightforward. You can also just, if you don't even want to mess with serving, you could just use her, you know, her low, combo starter. You can go into, you know, use the bottle toss to complement your projectiles. She's pretty straightforward, but then she also has that layer of depth that's a lot of fun if you want to get into the drinking.
all right, awesome.
Very cool.
Once you get used to the rules of the drink meter, I think pretty straightforward and a lot of fun and just very funny.
Well, let's take a look at T-1000.
All right, so let's take a look at his normals first. As you can imagine, with bladed arms, hands that can become any weapon, he has really good range. Like sweep, uppercut.
Good uppercut range.
Yeah, let's start with his back two, which is a overhead. Pops them up. Now he can actually hold it, and if you fully charge it, he gets a much bigger pop-up.
Cool.
You can also cancel it. So you can go into a low. So let's go over his low. Back 3-2.
Oh god, that's so fun.
Into that
So
headbutt.
overhead lows are a thing here.
Absolutely, that's going to be a reoccurring thing with T-1000.
I really like the whole
Overhead lows.
and skull. It's so cool.
One of my favorite
Techniques.
throws too. That's such a cool, like, just technical looking throw. Because
Yes.
it phases through them.
It's
I
so
feel
cool.
like you have a favorite throw every throw.
I do. I love throws. And that's one thing about this character too, which you'll see as you go, is like a lot of new things that we have never done before with a character are done with T-1000. We'll see some more of that.
Very cool. The blood effects, when he's a victim, all really cool. So let's go over two of his key normals. First is forward 2-2, which is great long range, mid-mid. You're not going to get huge combos off of it, but it's a great kind of safe-ish way to control space.
Everyone loves those mid-space sort of get-off-me moves.
And complementing that is forward 1, this elbow, which can go into this two-player animation.
Where did that arm come from?
Absolutely rules. It took me decades to notice he has 3 arms during the helicopter scene.
Do you think he could have 4 arms if he wanted?
I think he can pretty much do whatever he wants within reason.
Gosh.
You'll also notice in some of his moves, like parts of him will turn to pure metal. Like his knee in that one, there's a headbutt he does.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
And I love his standing too. There's just the
What is the
poke.
distance on that?
Very, very far. Instead of just you know, he does have jabs, but I love that his standing poking them.
Good mid-range control.
Yeah,
That's
that's
normal.
a very reoccurring thing
What up,
with
Renee?
T-1000, as you can imagine. So you want to see his special moves?
I do.
Let's start with his zoning tools.
Oh boy.
Pull out the pistol.
Okay.
You can hold it down to do 2 shots. If you EX it, he does a bunch of shots.
Okay.
He also has an advancing gun. You can hold it down.
Okay.
And if you EX it, you can hold the 1 button to go into a stab and switch a spot.
You know, that
My
shit looks kind
favorite.
of scary.
It is the movie through and through.
It looks so awesome, the way he's just walking forward like that.
Do you think he needs bullets, or he can just create more bullets?
That's a very good
He
question.
cannot create machinery.
That's true, yep.
Yeah.
But a bullet's not machinery, is it?
It has
The
multiple
gun he's
components.
putting inside of him.
Yeah.
If you look when he does it, he's putting it inside of him. It's an actual gun.
Right. But I'm just wondering about the bullets.
The bullets are real bullets.
Okay, alright.
They explain in the movie he cannot make machinery, moving parts,
moving
stuff
parts.
like that.
That is true.
All right, so let's go over his close quarter. That's your lore minute.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Down back 2, one of the cooler moves, I think. Creates Cabal 6 swords, does the classic Tornado Slam.
How can you not love that?
If you EX it, you get a pop-up. That's going to be one of his core combo starters.
Metal choke slam. Sweet.
Down forward 2 is these 2 hook swords. Kind of the hook blade things
Overhead?
he creates. If you EX it, it has armor, so that's going to be one of his, like, get off me,
Overhead
get away
armor
from me,
attack,
don't
maybe?
pressure me tools. Then he has a great one, the Wrath Hammer. He literally creates Shao Kahn's hammer, the classic hammer from like MK3. That's an overhead.
And then the puddles just come rushing back to him.
I absolutely love
You'll
that
notice that with the
effect.
blood and with his
Yes.
creations, that they'll all come back and reform.
And it comes back into it.
Reconstitute. Yeah.
Then let's go over one of his air attacks. Maybe my favorite move, the gloop, the dive gloop.
Dive
You've seen
gloop.
a dive kick. How about a dive gloop?
Gloop. So cool.
And if you EX it, he turns into a puddle, and he has different options from that, which we're going to go
so
over.
So you can use that to like
just
pop them up and stuff like that, okay.
So, he has two kind of stance moves. Let's start with the puddle. Back forward 3, he becomes the puddle. You hold it back, he can actually go through the opponent. And from there, he can do 1 to do spikes. That's like your quick move. Or you can do 2, which is uppercut, which is a combo starter.
Very cool.
Or you can just hit 3 to come back whenever you want. And if you EX it, it actually starts off with spikes, and that counts as a low. So you can mix it in with the hammer, the back 2, and you can instantly go into the move. So you can just quickly have a low combo starter. Or you can choose to still hold it, go through them, come up behind them in the knockdown, stuff like that. So
now this is not a fully invincible move though. Like go ahead and gloop towards me.
Yeah, you can actually hit him out of it.
And now if there's spikes, changes things.
Yes,
but yeah.
exactly. And the spikes are very, very quick. And this has, when you do this, you go into this, you have these moves. So you could quickly go into the uppercut and get a combo off his dive gloop. Then the second stance move is back forward 4, where he turns full metal and starts walking forward. From there, he can end it. He can do this mid attack, which is quick, or he can do a grab. Now this has armor, and he can either absorb 2 hits or 70 points of damage. So let's try it. So you can use it to punish like a down 1. But if you do something like an uppercut,
you got 2. Oh, his head
will come off and he'll reform.
And there's there's a bunch of different cases for that too, which is a really cool.
Exactly, like try it with a sweep attack.
Oop, that's not a sweep attack, but knock it out again.
Why are you running away?
Sorry.
He's so scared.
There we go.
His leg will break, yeah. Now if you EX it, it doubles it. Now he can take more hits and more damage.
Oh, cool.
So let's try that. Uppercut, uppercut, another uppercut. And you know, he can, that's an actual punish because it is the recovery of it.
Punished an uppercut that...
Yes. And lastly, if you've got the meter for it, if you EX the back forward 4, you get it down 2 to go into the EX version of the puddle. So you could do stuff like punish a normal attack, then go into the puddle, then go no combo starter. That's going to take a lot of meter, but it can be very, very deadly.
And
this is a lot of cool mix-ups, a lot of cool thought processes to use while you're using.
Exactly. So I think he's a character that has, you know, it's like he looked at every possible option and has an answer for it.
Right.
You know, it's going to cost a meter, it's going to be your resources, but very, very powerful. That's going to get people scared to attack, and then he can go into his throws, his overheads, his lows.
Got it.
So,
Awesome.
Want to see his fatal blow?
Yeah.
Seems like he has a lot of options from what we can see from that. Damn, that takes dragging your cigarette.
All right, and that is T-1000 coming very shortly to you all to play.
Very cool.
Very excited about it. Thank you so much for that. It was an excellent run through of Madame Bo and T-1000.
Alright. Shang and Terminator, okay. Okay. Do the running shots. Do the running shots. Okay, combo. A. Oh, okay, that is it. What's the damage? They're not even mashing. They're not even mashing the buttons for extra damage. Taigo says that's a resend. Yeah, I guess he has a resend option.
Fight.
Okay. That's a cool throw. Hmm? Oh, punch. Hey. That's nearless. Not bad. Not go out there. Oh, didn't do shit. Okay. Okay. Can cancel that into that. Interesting. Not a whole lot of damage off of that.
Terminated.
Oh. No break. Ooh, oh. That was kind of interesting.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, ooh. Okay. Okay. Manzona, 0-1 resub. This man with 109 months. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Okay. Can't be letting Terminator lose in his debut battle. Oh god. Oh no, gotta hold off, buddy. Okay, yeah, a little combo off that. Cool. Oh. Oh. Okay. Brutal. Alright.
Say, that's a nice look.
Brutality.
That's the breakdown for T-1000 Madden Bow patch changes and everything coming. If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.